then, as promised, I'm going to start reviewing packet mixes of certain things. You know that I tend to make from scratch, but it's not always possible. You don't always have the time, or sometimes if you have visitors, having a packet mix of something so you can rustle it up really quickly is really good. So today I'm starting with Bell Bake from Lidl triple chocolate cookie mix, and all I need is this mix, 25 grams of butter and up to 30 mils of cold water. So I've also preheated my oven to 180°C. You would need to line a baking tray with greaseproof paper even, but I'm using my Silpat mat, so I don't need to worry about that. So let's start. Apparently all I do is open this. I did it. And put the mix into the bowl. Oh, you can definitely see lumps of chocolate chips, so that's good. Add in the butter. And add in the water. I'm not going to add all the water at once because it does say up to 30 mils. It says anywhere between 15 and 30 mils. And now all I do is just mix it all together. Obviously I'm going to hit the butter first so that gets nicely through everything. And then I just have to bring it together as if it were, well, not as if it was, like I would any cookie dough. So far, so quick. Right, now let's get the rest of the water in. I'm looking at this, I've got a feeling it may take more than the 30 mil that they say, but yeah, definitely, can you see? Definitely going to need a little bit more water to bring that together. And then I guess, like any good mix, take the ring off, the best thing to do is to get your hands in there to get a feel of it. It does smell quite chocolatey too, which is nice. I mean, you do want a chocolate cookie to be chocolatey. Right, there we go, we're coming together. See how much easier it is when you get your hands in there. Right, we're still a little, just a tad more water, because we're still a little crumbly, that's the word I was looking for. Right, and a good dough, you should be able to run it round a bowl and clear the bowl, and there we go. So that's it. That really is it. Now all I have to do is to divide it into 6 balls and pop it on the baking tray. So let's see how we go. Try and get even sized if you can, but nobody's going to shoot you if they're not, as long as they get the biggest one, obviously. I mean, imagine you make it and you end up with the smallest one possible. So make sure there's space between your cookies on the mat, because they will spread. So yeah, like that. You can see I've got some big and some small, but there's only the 2 of us to fight, and I'm going to win. Right, I'll just wash my hands and we'll be back. Well, I have to say, it doesn't get much quicker than this, does it? Let me just check whether I'm supposed to flatten them or not. Right, divide the dough into 6 evenly sized balls, place on and flatten to form discs. 7 centimetres in diameter. Well, some are, some aren't, so I won't tell if you don't. So there we go, and they're all ready now for the oven, and I'm going to pop them in there and for about 11 to 12 minutes. So in they go. Computer, set timer 12 minutes, and that's
12 minutes starting now.
That's them cooking, so I'll come back once they're finished. Well, I'm back. We've got about 20 seconds till the timer goes off, and see how these cookies look. They do seem to have spread and puffed, which is what you want in a nice soft cookie. What I have to do is take them out and then leave them to fully cool on the tray, but any second now. Computer, stop. Let's see how they're looking. Oh my goodness. Right, a look. I mean, personally, I think they could do with a little bit more chocolate smell, but it's all about opinions, isn't it? So that's how they look when they come out of the oven after 12 minutes. I've got something down so that the tray isn't going straight onto my work surface, and it's magnetic so it won't fall off. So have a look at these. How nice do they look? I will be back in 10 minutes or thereabouts. Hopefully they'll be cooled. I don't know if you noticed, a couple of them have touched, so I need to just separate them now. It's easier to separate them whilst they're still soft than once they've set up a bit. So that's it, that's that one separated beautifully, and another one, the biggest one's kind of spread quite well. Right, so that's the cookies cooked, and as the saying goes, the proof of the pudding is in the eating, and I'll be back to try those in a few minutes. Time's up. They are fully cooled, and I'm just going to take them off of the take them off of the baking tray and put them onto a rack. Right. So there they are. That's them sitting on the rack. But if I'm doing a post about how to use packet mixes and how they compare, I have to taste. Right, first of all, I'm going to say yes, they've got that nice chewiness, well, softness of an American style cookie. So let's just break a bit off and taste it. I'm going to try and get a piece I can see has got chocolate chip in it. So there's that piece. Oh look, can you see it's all quite nice and gooey in there, the chocolate. They're okay. They really are okay. So, as I say, if you've have a packet in your cupboard, guests turn up, you can rustle up some lovely cookies in about half an hour to serve with a nice cup of tea or coffee. If you're trying to get your little ones into cooking, start with something simple like a cake mix, a cookie mix. It's a really good idea. So, out of 10, for ease, 10. For taste, I really like chocolate, so I use cocoa. So I think taste will give them a 7. So that's what I feel on our first packet review, which, just to remind you, were Lidl's double chocolate chip cookies. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like. If you really like it, please share, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.